Libra, welcome back. This is for the month of February. This is specifically a tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. I am just getting done mixing up the tarot deck, and I had the opportunity to, shuffle it a little bit earlier. Today I will be using the Circo Tarot. And yeah, hopefully we can figure out what's going on with you guys this month. Hopefully we could see what you guys have to offer, what's going to be offered to you, what will you be able to experience, and yeah, what's the next step. So if you have the opportunity or don't already do so, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, check out my other social media platforms, and I will also leave the links below. So what is going on for Libras? I hope you guys had a great transition into the new year. We are now wrapping up the end of January, and it's just a matter of time to see where we all are. Just especially Libras, it's just wanting to know, what's going on for you guys in this first quarter of the month. First quarter of the year, and having February being very significant. This is going to be a life shift for a lot of people. And people, with this eclipse season that just, all in January with them back to back, it's just a matter of time to really feel these effects later on in the year. So hopefully you guys have been doing the work. Okay, let's see, what do we have to offer? What do we have to tell Libra? What will become known for the month of February? What to expect? Ooh, this one came out several cards. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty, guys. You guys got some real stuff going on here. So, right here we have the Page of Knives. Here specifically, this is going to be very important time for you guys to really figure out, whether you want to possibly look at a new training, look and attend a new trade, or seeking further education. Higher education can really assist you at this time. This kind of learning process is going to be beneficial for you because it's gaining more skills and talents, and it's like you guys don't necessarily have all the answers. It's needed for you guys to really aid and help you really excel in marketing yourself. The Page of Pentacles is also messages and news coming forth. So a lot of you that are waiting on business decisions or waiting on this kind of communication, it's just the very key that's going to aid in this specific month. You are going to be tied to having this kind of influence on people and using this kind of, to your benefit. This is a time to really engage and meet people and socialize and network. This is going to be a prime opportunity to do so. And the reason I say is because here we are greeted with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a very happy card. This is, in terms for who it's supposed to speak for, this is the Karma card. It can also bring forth, things that you've done in the past that were bad or weren't so good. It's going to, come to full turn. But, looking at it in the more the positive aspect, a lot of you are going to be greeted with much more prosperity and excitement and rewards for your efforts. And thus far, a lot of you are approaching an end of a cycle that is going to allow you to continue moving forward and seeing new progress and new aspects, and also these kind of opportunities in the business realm. Those of you who are entrepreneurs and really seeking to get your own business up and running, this is an ideal time for you. This is it's not necessarily something that you should charge right away for, but it is showing here you're going to have all these creative ideas. With the King of Wands, it's all these creative ideas, all these creative, you're finally listening and tapping into your passion. You're allowing yourself to really go into this kind of networking aspect that is going to allow you to be out loud, and you will be a bit vulnerable. But the thing is about the King, you know, he doesn't care who's watching. He's there to entertain, and it doesn't mean that he's necessarily a people pleaser, but also being mindful that, you know, he understands his role. He's taking center stage, and he is not holding back for anyone. So a lot of you Libras are going to really need to branch out and move away from, you know, some of you can be outspoken in different contexts, but, you know, it's asking you to kind of take on this fiery energy and this approach to being more aggressive, going after, you know, exactly what you want in life. But not only that, it's really pushing yourself out there and making yourself known and making a name for yourself. This is going to be a very influential month because it's a matter of time of you really fighting back for what's yours and you standing firm and defending your basic castle. You know, we have here the Seven of Wands, and it's just like this person is literally jumping on different wands above a lake. Hopefully the light doesn't blind it on the film, but anyways, specifically in this regard, it's just a matter of time. You know, you guys are standing your ground. You guys are staying fierce. You are really truly figuring out what's needed at this time. Again, we're accompanied by the Six of Wands, and this does speak a lot of you are actually, you know, enjoying the rewards already. A lot of you are being able to, you know, reap the benefits. It doesn't mean it's an end because it's a six. The Six of Wands is, you know, allowing you to reminisce, to go back, to really enjoy this time. You know, again, we also have the Six of Cups. So a lot of Libras this month may also run into past, you know, past relationships, may also have any kind of connection that might open that door again. Those of you who are looking to past relationships might rekindle them as well during this time. I mean, it's February. It's no surprise that obviously those of you who celebrate Valentine's Day may be looking for a Valentine, but obviously some of you will find that Valentine in somebody that you already find comfort in. Especially the singles. This is somebody that you already know, someone that you're aware of and what they do. And Libra, you guys are just here for it, which is good. Now, on the other hand here, you guys have to make sure that, you know, even though you have these rewards and you're reaping the benefits, you know, others are still having to stand their ground. And make sure that you guys are not letting up. Don't allow anybody to take your power. Don't allow anybody to really, you know, get in the way of what's yours. Because honestly, what belongs to you will be yours at the end of the day. And it's about divine timing. And even though certain things aren't working out at this time, it's just a matter of having faith and giving into this kind of concept that's going to really benefit you for the month of February. Now, ideally, it's like, are you allowing yourself to be approached by other people? You know, a challenge I see specifically is the Seven of Knives. And the Seven of Knives is speaking in regard to, you know, having this defensive wall up. You guys are not, you know, it's okay. I'm letting you know to stand your ground more in the terms of not being a pushover. But a lot of you other Libras are really guarded, and you have to allow this kind of wall down. You cannot allow this kind of wall to really captivate you and just leave you stuck in forever. You have, you know, this guy, he has his Seven of Knives all next to him, and he's looking, you know, basically right and left. And it's like, do you have to keep looking over your shoulder to realize that this is not the kind of life you want to live? Are you always feeling the need to have this kind of trauma or feeling very paranoid about your circumstances? Like, you know, what is it? You have to ask yourself, what is it that you're doing, and what kind of environment are you putting yourself into? Are you exposing yourself to being around people that bring this kind of energy towards you? And if so, then maybe you need to also, a lot of you need to regroup and figure out whether you want to keep these kind of people around your company. You know, it's at this time, it's not needed to feel this kind of air of paranoia always, or feel on the defense and feel like you always have to have one eye open. You know, a lot of Libras at this time really need to get it together in those terms. But like I said, a lot of you guys are kind of going in the same cycle. Some are at different paces. But, you know, ultimately the Wheel of Fortune is here. It's now. And it's just a matter of time for a lot of you to really go around this, whether, you know, you're on the bottom or the top of the wheel. Let's hope all of you are at the top of the wheel. And let's hope you guys are all, you know, basically going to achieve ideally what you want and what you've been looking forward to. And, you know, having an idea of what's next, you know, focusing on that aspect. But, you know, hopefully you guys have a great February. You know, looking at this spread here, I just see nothing but greatness, and there's a lot of little minor hiccups in the road, but you know, like I mentioned, you got to be the King of Wands. Be the King of Wands. Be this kind of fiery, dominant person that takes initiative, and you're a leader. You are meant to lead. You know, sometimes being decisive can get in the way and like bite you in the ass, but it's like you, when it comes down to really putting things, you know, in concrete, like writing it down and just getting it done, you have the ability to do so. So don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. And Libras, you got this. February is going to be an ideal month to really build up your courage, your inner strength, and work on your solar plexus. Ideally, that's what I see. So if you get a chance, look up some solar plexus affirmations that are going to benefit you and really allow you to improve that area and your confidence, you know, within. So hopefully you guys have a great February, a happy Lunar New Year, and I hope to see you next month. So if you don't already do so, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Thanks.